Hi everyone, I'm Ken from CryptoTradingKS and the inventor of the CTKS method, the world's most powerful smart money buy and sell level detection system. If you're new, a very warm welcome and welcome back CTKS family. My goal is to assist you to become more of a financial and emotional blessing to yourself and those you love, based on nearly 4 decades inside financial markets. In the past trading session, we saw junk bonds starting to gain some risk-on momentum, but that wasn't reflected in the crypto space. We can also see that gold has been struggling just recently. The DXY is still in a downtrend, but it can't quite make up its mind where it's going. There's some positive momentum in yields and an offset in bond prices. The major indices are trying to get up there, but they're having a bit of trouble, and we know why. CTKS Method Foundation members, please note that Doge and Nvidia were released in the past 9 hours, including the video and the indicator that you can pop on your hot little chart. There is positive momentum inside the SP500. When you pop on your indicator, the one thing that you note is that we're above smart money buys support. This is very, very encouraging. The S&P 500 closed out at 43.69 and we can see a lot of support below from 43.48 up into the 43.57 mark. The next level in play for the S&P 500 is 43.82, and if it doesn't hold this particular smart money buy area, the next area is 43.14. When looking at the NASDAQ and applying your X-ray vision through the CTKS method, you can pop on the indicator that comes free of charge with your subscription to the CTKS Method Service. One thing that we can see, the NASDAQ closed out at 13,573. It's just below a very strong smart money resistance level. The sellers are going to come in here and seek to push the NASDAQ down at 13,624. Remember, before, this smart money level at around that 13,257 mark was very strong. When the NASDAQ got above it, positive momentum means it's heading towards the next SL above it. What is an SL? It's a Stanfield level. How do you find those? Through the CTKS method. And you can apply the CTKS method to your own charts by learning how to do it at ctksmethod.org or inside the Masterclass. The DXY is very, very important to keep your eye on. It influences a raft of other charts. Remember, all charts are intercorrelated and interdependent. Where is the smart money buying or selling? When you pop on your indicator from the CTKS Method Service, you can see that we were trying to take out this 103.489 level. The DXY is currently 103.306. There's quite a lot of support below the DXY from 103.129 to below it. And if you look above around that 103.796 mark, there's so much upward resistance. This is why the DXY has had trouble going up just recently, but it is finding a level of smart money support. When looking at the US 10-year yield, and this is very important if you're into gold, silver, crypto, and a raft of other things, what we need to understand, where is smart money buying and selling? How do we find out? We throw on the CTKS method indicator from the service. One thing that we note, yields, the 10-year yield closed out at 3.827. It managed to bypass this smart money sell area and make its way up to the next one. It hasn't quite got there. There's a lot of sell side activity pushing yields down. We know how it works. If you raise above one SL, you're heading to the next one. If you can't get above it, you're heading to the one below. The price of gold is directly impacted by yields. As yields move up, gold typically moves down. It happens most of the time, but it doesn't happen all of the time. So beware of simplistic laws. Just watch price action. And the reason it doesn't happen all the time is because of internal market structure. The CTKS method reveals objective dynamic market structure. So what is the objective dynamic market structure of gold? What can we see here? Gold was trying to take out that 1972 level. It actually didn't make it. It certainly tried. What happened? It came back to that 1961. If it goes down below it, it's heading to the next smart money buy area at 1954. It couldn't hold it. What are these particular levels down here between 1936 and up to 1939? They're smart money confluence levels. What does that mean? They're where all the buyers will be stepping in. And this is why you see gold turning around right now, because it's hit a level of smart money support. If you want to see the video on gold, it's inside the CTKS Method Service. And it projects forward to the end of the month those three-dimensional risk management strategies, both down, consolidating, and up. Looking at silver, we can see silver did the same kind of behavior that gold did, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit and show you something interesting. What we can see is silver is a lot weaker than gold. This is quite concerning because as gold found out a base and trying to turn around, silver actually weakened substantially. Two levels of smart money once support have turned to resistance. One is at this particular 2376 level. The other one is at this 2370 level. And we can see that silver's price is currently under that. Silver is weaker than gold. And if you want to know all the levels for the month, they are inside the CTKS Method Service, as well as a video on silver. Nvidia was released as part of the CTKS Method Service, and this comes with a video explaining Nvidia's price path for the month under three-dimensional risk management. It also explains how you can use the indicator. When you look at Nvidia's price without the CTKS method, it's really hard to know where's smart money buying and selling. But if we turn on the indicator, what do we see? Nvidia currently, well, it closed out at 410 and 26, but there was a smart money level, a sell level at 402.21. These levels are magnetized. If price goes above, it's seeking to head to the next area of Stanfield levels above. If they cluster, there's a lot of sellers trying to push price down. We often get these retests and resumptions up. Price is always ping-ponging between SLs. Professionals look across as many charts as they possibly can. When we have a look at Tesla, where is smart money buying and selling? We simply don't know until we turn on the indicator, and then we can get a very good appreciation. Tesla closed out at $258.75. Post-market, it's $260.66, just a little bit below that $261.15 smart money sell resistance level. These smart money levels give you an indication as to where price is going, and you can see Tesla's retracement to this smart money buy level at 256.88 wasn't as clean as the retracement on Nvidia's. With the SEC enforcement action against Binance and Coinbase, the crypto market is in a bit of a tiz. The SEC is pushing really hard to close the banking off-ramps and on-ramps for crypto. Why is this the case? If you've been following the channel, you know very, very well they need to do it. Why? Because the banking system is hemorrhaging money. It's not about crypto, it's about the banks. US judge rebuffs the SEC's request for Binance.US asset freeze for now. Gary Gensler's heading up of the Securities Exchange Commission has been costing investors billions of dollars, and it's not going unnoticed by the people on Capitol Hill, the legislators. They're calling for greater scrutiny and possibly Gary Gensler's head. On the surface, crypto may have appeared to go red, but it's actually quite green if you dig underneath. Looking at the top 8, we can see that Bitcoin is seeking to recover, but it's always getting hammered by something. That's why price volatility is so extreme inside the crypto market. How is Ethereum going? It's performing weaker than Bitcoin. Binance Coin, BNB, definitely weaker. When the Hinman emails came out, people had a lot of optimism as to what would happen with XRP's price. But you can see in the chart how people reacted to the news. They sold it down. And this is, of course, moving in directional correlation and directional alignment with Bitcoin's price action. It's not surprising that it's doing this. No alt can escape Bitcoin's gravity. Momentarily it can, but long term it can't. And what about ADA? ADA is still weak. Doge is still weak, but a little bit stronger. This is quite an interesting pattern for Doge. Doge has held up reasonably well. Solana is still weak. What about Tron? It's gaining momentum. Total crypto market cap can be a really interesting one to look at. And when we look at total crypto market cap, it's currently 1.021 trillion. There is a smart money, unfortunately, a sell level at 1.028 trillion. We need the entire crypto market to get above this $1.028 trillion mark. That creates a play up to the $1.058 trillion level. If we don't hold this current level, we're going down. If you need to know where that level is, and I would suggest you do know it, it's inside the CTKS Method Service. Whenever I put an indicator on, that is from the service. And there's a video explaining towards the end of the month the price action that we could potentially see under three-dimensional risk management. Doge is currently 61,500. Which means it's 0.061500, which we call 61,500. Doge is desperately trying to hold on to the 61,138 smart money buy area of support. If it can't hold on, it's going down to 59,874. But if it can hold on and get positive momentum, it's going up to 63,153. These smart money buy and sell levels are formed through an analysis of all of Doge's price history from 2013 through the CTKS method. A very big thank you to all those people who love smashing that like button. We can see when we look at Bitcoin's objective dynamic market structure, we can see this 25,925 smart money buy area has turned to a smart money sell area. That opens up the 25,558 level. If we can get back above the 25,925 level, it puts the higher level in play. And you can see that higher level inside the service. You can also, inside the service, you can get all of these indicators that you can pop on your chart so you can do this kind of analysis whenever you like. So far, inside the service, 23 videos have been released and 23 indicators have also been released. The videos and the indicators use Level 1 and Level 2 certification to mark up the charts. Level 2 certification is where the rubber hits the road, and you can see just to mark up a chart, it's not that straightforward. But to know where the smart money buy and sell levels are, wow, that will save you a fortune. These smart money levels are formed through standards-based processes, and we can see we've had an underside retest of that 25,925 level. We're more likely coming down than going up, but just be aware Bitcoin is a mysterious animal. Be prepared. Looking at the smart money buy and sell levels on ADA, we know the price loves to ping pong in between smart money buy levels and sell levels. If it goes above, it's going to the next one. If it starts to go below, it's heading to the next one below. If it doesn't make it all the way down, that's called positive air, and we expect positive air when we have a confluence of smart money buy areas. We also expect negative air when we have a confluence of smart money sell areas. That means the price needs to go pretty much in a consolidation pattern and attack those areas. If it can't get above it, it's going below. And this is what we see time and time again inside the market. This is why it's so incredibly important to know your levels. And what levels do you need to know? You need to know your Stanfield levels. Looking at the greatest gainers in the past 24 hours, Injective, Phantom, ICP, Lunacy, BNB, Sui, and Cake. The greatest losers, top 100 past 24 hours, Woo, Mask, XDC, Theta, IOTA, LDO, and BSV. When people first get into any financial market, they want certainty. The addiction to certainty will create terror. There's not certainty inside financial markets. There's the stacking of probabilities and the application of rules and knowledge. Zone 1 and Zone 2 are where people lose money. They may get diamond hands, but they get a ton of stress. In Zone 3 and Zone 4, people develop patience and rules. They understand they must put their learning first. Learning will only take you so far. If you don't master fear, your fear will take you in and out of positions at the wrong times. As a global family, we master fear through positive excellence. It's really important to enjoy the journey of life, and you do so with positive excellence. Persistence and commitment are two keys to unlocking your successful future. And success can be whatever is meaningful to you in your life. It doesn't have to be money, but money sure is a good thing to have. As a lecturer in first and second year statistics for many years, I found that people don't have learning problems. They have blaming problems. They blame themselves for not knowing what they're learning. And I always talk to my students and said, you must be kind to yourself. It's very important to understand that you're only learning. Learning doesn't mean knowing. It means discovering. It means finding out. When people find out new things for the first time, they're likely to fall into negative excellence. Blame, unfortunately, is the most destructive of human emotions. It's just terrible. It's the mother of shame and guilt. It produces the children of regret, and that whole family pops into the car of conflict. Instead of going down that torturous road, just seek to be kind to yourself. You may have been caught on the wrong side of the trade and even the wrong side of the percentage, and you may have not reacted as well as you think that you should react to it. If everybody's given a crystal ball, everything is perfect and everything is boring. Life is not designed like that. Life is designed to shock us. It's designed to throw challenges at us. It's not just price that's always moving in a wave. Life moves in a wave. Sometimes those waves are really nice to ride. They're very, very comfortable, but often you'll get tsunamis in life as well. And when you do, don't worry about it. It's part of the strengthening process. The key to life is learning and not blaming. That's why it has its own special place in the CTKS Creed. I win or learn and never blame. As soon as any person blames, you're disempowering yourself. You're putting the solution outside of your own reach. In the comments today, it would be really good to discuss learning and blame and the interplay between the two. Active learning is one of the most important things that you can ever do in life. It's easy to be a spectator. It's comfortable. And life's comfort zone, nothing grows there. Get out of your comfort zone and get into active learning. The financial markets pay you for synchronization, and to get synchronized, you must actively learn every single day. You must look across as many charts as you can, especially the Tier 1, the Tier 2 charts. They're vitally important because Rule 603, synchronization profits. Focus on synchronization. To do so, focus on learning. Anytime you feel resistant to something that you're learning, just say, uh-oh, I just blamed in all probability. And you'll find you blamed either yourself for not knowing what you couldn't know because you're learning, or you blame externally, which is disempowering you. I'd love to hear your comments on learning and blame. It's so important to discuss those. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.